Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for the News Now. This is where we bring you local, regional, and national stories just to give you a little update on things that are going on right now that you should be connected to. We are on various platforms, our website, our apps, Amazon, Roku, Twitter, Facebook, so many different platforms. So we thank you for taking the time out of your day to just connect with us and say hello. Those of you on Facebook, that's where you can actually interact with me live. Thank you so much. Amy Newthorn, Melanie Bauer, Connie Ron, Rebecca, Kevin Singleton, Jackie Jennings, so many of you saying hello to you and good afternoon. All right, so we're hearing from the district attorney, Meg Heap, about the Ricky Boyd case. That is where a young man in the Savannah area was shot and killed on his front porch while they were serving a warrant. And the police department story has changed. And so now the family is upset. They have lawyers. The city is still investigating. And for the first time, she is speaking out today. WTOC's Sean Evans has a preview.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sean Evans here reporting. I'm working on a story today, a follow-up to my story yesterday, speaking with a local attorney representing the family of Ricky Boyd, the man killed in the police-involved shooting here in Savannah back in January. He set a date, 4 o'clock today, an ultimatum for the DA here locally, Meg Heap, to hand the case over, the investigation over to the U.S. Department of Justice and FBI. Today we're hearing from District Attorney Meg Heap for the first time since this case began about that ultimatum, her response to that. Also, we're talking about this case going to the grand jury. A date has been set, a week has been set, when all of this information will be presented to them. We'll be sure to tell you all of this, and we'll have that interview just ahead on WTOC.
So you definitely want to watch the news tonight to hear more on what Meg Heap has to say about the case. And of course, we have a little preview on our website, WTOC.com. Switching gears, 2 people are in the hospital this afternoon after a 3-vehicle wreck in Evans County last night. 2 victims had to be flown to Memorial Health in Savannah to be treated. Georgia State Patrol tells WTOC that the wreck was on northbound 301, which is in Claxton, and troopers say a truck ran the stop sign on Perkins Mill Road, causing 2 vehicles to crash into it. Right now, WTOC is still working to find the condition of those who are involved, and once their families are alerted, that we will learn their names at that point. Well, last night, the candidates who would like to become the next school board president for the Savannah-Chatham Public School System attended a forum. Now, if you missed it, you can watch the entire thing on the WTOC website. We literally have this as one of the top stories. You can go back, and they're talking about everything from their qualifications and their experience to what they would do to make the board better. And they also commented on board cohesiveness. Again, you can get a recap of the entire thing, or you can watch the entire hour-and-a-half thing on our website, WTOC.com. Hello to those of you on Facebook who are saying hello. There are lots of you chiming in. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the news. Some national news that we're actually following right now, literally right now. The White House has kind of put all media on standby. We are all waiting to see if Donald Trump will or will not, our president, pull out of the Iran nuclear deal. So the president did say that today, at 2 p.m., he'd make an official announcement. CBS News' Ed O'Keefe reports that the U.S. will withdraw from the Iranian nuclear agreement and will reimpose sanctions on the Iranian regime. Congressional leaders are allegedly being informed about this decision right now by senior administration officials. Again, all media entities are on standby waiting for President Trump to speak about the Iran nuclear deal. But from what sources in D.C. can tell, it looks like the president will announce a withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal and reimposing sanctions on the Iranian regime. Again, keep in mind, we have another digital update at 3 p.m. We should learn more by then, and we will certainly bring you the very latest at that point in time. But as you know, most news conferences do not start on time, but that is what we're expecting at this point in time. All right. This story isn't really a local or national. It's kind of worldwide. It is National Teacher Day, something that put a smile on your face. You might be thinking of your favorite teacher of all time. Well, today is a day to say thank you to those people that helped expand your knowledge. Political and educational leaders actually began the discussion for the special day to honor teachers back in 1944. However, it was not made official by Congress until 1980. The National Education Association says National Teacher Day is, quote, a day for honoring teachers and recognizing the lasting contribution they make to our lives. I certainly have a few favorites I can think of, and some I even keep in contact with today. There's one from high school and a couple from college. Gotta love our teachers. Lots of respect. And for all of you out there who are watching who are teachers, thank you very much. We appreciate all of your hard work. We know it's not easy, and we know you need more resources, so we're here for you. All right, we are loving the weather. At least I am. It's really nice, and as much as I love soaking in the sun, enjoying the sun and the cool breezes. WTOC meteorologist Cutter Martin says it's not all sun and games from here on out and that we do have a little bit of rain in the future forecast. Let's go to him for an update.
Okay, folks, we are in a drought. No rain in the forecast, at least no significant rain in the forecast this week. Want to jump ahead to next week, though. You're looking at the European forecast model, one of many that we look at here in the WTOC Weather Lab. And it may not get this exactly right, but this is its depiction of where rain may be falling here over the next several days. And by Saturday, we do have an isolated rain chance, maybe an isolated shower Saturday afternoon, evening along the sea breeze. Similar story Sunday. At just that time of year, sea breeze rolls in each afternoon and you get an isolated shower. It could be the same case Monday. Middle to latter portions of next week, though, high pressure kind of loosening its grip. Maybe an influx of moisture from the Gulf or southwestern Atlantic, and we may see greater coverage of rain back in the first alert forecast again next Thursday and Friday especially, but through next Tuesday, Wednesday, rainfall totals, two major forecast models we look at looking unimpressive, but generally next week a little more active than it has been this week.
All right, so there you have it. A little rain in the future forecast, but for right now, it's all sunny. Very nice temperatures. Pretty clear day outside, so go out and enjoy it if you have a second to. Or when you get off work, maybe just take a longer stroll than normal. I always tell you guys, you can get back to me on Facebook and have comments or questions. I don't see any comments or questions specifically about any news stories right now, so I am going to go monitor President Trump, who's about to speak any moment now, and hopefully have a better update for you in the 3 o'clock digital update. As always, if you'd like to stay on top of our local news stories, you can visit us at WTOC.com or any of our social media networks. See you later.